Strengthening the management of water and soil resources for the sustainability of the agri-food systems of the Caribbean countries in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. A very important title, since globally water is becoming a scarce resource, and even right here in St. Kitts and Nevis, we have been experiencing major challenges with water, especially by the farmers. However, our goal in the Federation is to develop resilient agri-food systems, and projects like these contribute to that development. Proper management is often ignored, which can have negative impacts in the long run. Soil and water, that goes together. We often hear soil and water conservation, the relationship between soil and water, right? And I think this is very timely, and I truly hope that what is taught and the knowledge shared by the experts, that our farmers would really put them into practice, right? And I wish this project well. On behalf of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, we say thank you to the German Agency for International Cooperation for financing this project, and thank you to the Argentine Corporation for the implementation of the project.
The project that we are carrying out in the frame of the Regional Fund for Triangular Cooperation in Latin America and the Caribbean. The name of the project is Extraction Water for water and soil resources management for the sustainable agri-food system in Caribbean countries in the context of COVID-19 pandemic. Are the 7 countries in the Caribbean. It is the Ministry of Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, St. Vincent and Grenadines, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and the Agencies of Cooperation of Germany, that is called GIC, and the Agency of International Cooperation of Argentina, also the Secretariat of Agriculture, Livestock and Fishery of Argentina, and, how I said before, the INTA, that is the National Institute of Agriculture and Technology in Argentina.
Our intention is to put in some place different technologies to facilitate the sharing of experiences between technicians, official extension officers and students and farmers. We start to design other demonstrative plots in other countries based on the technical proposals of each technical team. In the case of Antigua and Barbuda, we visited recently this site, and they are proposing to install a system of contour drains for a slope stabilization. In the case of Grenada, they have proposed the installation of water storage tanks. We have a proposal of St. Kitts and Nevis, and Jan we'll talk about these proposals with more detail.
The Gideon Force farm is the roofs will be retrofitted with rainwater harvesting collection materials that will fill the infrastructure that they will provide the water to address this problem, because what we are seeing, they are having a lot of manual watering, and in some cases that they have a greenhouse which has no irrigation system, so and already have the catchment for the water harvesting component. So what we are proposing to do is establish some water tanks and establish some irrigation systems that will be able to supply these plots that they have currently not being irrigated, and they have mainly to water them manually. Solutions to the project, well, some water tanks, gutters, and the irrigation systems. Who will manage the site? Of course, the site will be managed by the members of the Gideon Force Cooperative Society and by the Extension Division of the Department of Agriculture. In relation to who will be the primary beneficiaries of the project, of course, once again, will be Gideon Force, and of course the secondary beneficiaries will be the persons of the nearby communities and also the restaurants and farmers that who will benefit from the produce of that Gideon Force will be able to water their plots with especially in the times when they have the prolonged drought periods such as what we are experiencing currently. So that is the main proposed beneficiaries who will benefit from the project. Of course, what I mentioned earlier, what is the allocation? The total allocation that will be contributed by GIZ will be 8,000 euros to procure the relevant materials to address the problem at hand.